guys, and welcome back to Haut Beyleron. So we've moved on to September. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. As you can see, we've got the fence set up, ready to go as far as planting. We've also got a few goods on the back of the Isuzu. Now, what I'm going to do is just park that guy there for now. We'll jump back into him in a minute. Now, the reason we've got the goods on the back of the truck is simply because we have $2,700 in our account. Now, that's not really enough to get much of anything done. So, what I want to do is, first of all, we'll get a headland done around this field. Once we get back up to the top, we'll let the worker take over. But we want to get some produce sold so as we have a little bit more money in the account, just in case we need to purchase fertilizer, which I'm thinking we're going to need to do. We have the 1,260 litres that are in this at the moment, and that is it. Now, we've got plenty of slurry and plenty of manure sitting over there, but we've got no way of getting it onto the field, and we also have no money to be able to lease the equipment to do that either, let alone purchase that equipment. Missed that fence, yep. So what we want to do is not jackknife our seed drill, is first of all get this field underway, but second of all make a little bit of money just so we have the cash reserves. Now, the other thing we could do is open up that pit and start ferrying some silage up to the animal dealer. We've got both our grass fields that are now ready for another cut, so we can make plenty more silage. That's no worries at all. So I reckon what we've got in there is going to be our best bet for bringing some money back into the farm. But we do have the honey pallets on there, not all of them, as you can see. We've left about 1,000 litres on the ground, that's fine. And we've got 4 pallets of eggs, and each of those pallets is 1,400 litres. Not sure what the price is. I know that it's nowhere near its best, but at the end of the day, it's going to be plenty to bring enough money in just for us to be able to buy fertilizer if we need it. Now, the canola oil is moving along nicely. So the last 2 episodes you will remember was, not the last 2, previous 2. The last one we had nothing to do with it. We purchased the new toy, which is the cotton harvester. But yeah, the 2 episodes previous to that, we put roughly 150,000 litres of canola into that factory to produce canola oil. But 4,000 litres, nearly 5,000 litres of honey, 5,600 litres of eggs, that will be more than enough to bring in the money we need to purchase some fertilizer. The milk is pretty much all going to go to the dairy. And we do have more in the cows still. Now that we've got the cows producing and reproducing, we're starting to get more cows in the barn, and we're starting to really push that milk output, which is good. At the same time, we're really producing the slurry and also the manure. So we need to start looking at whether we sell that stuff off or whether we start trying to work towards getting the equipment to use that as fertilizer. Okay, so what we need to figure out is we can maybe put 700 litres into there. So I reckon everything in this trailer can go straight into the dairy. This trailer can sit here while we run up to the farm shop. We'll pick that up on our way back, but we want to go and get this stuff sold so as we can potentially look at buying at least a couple of bags of fertilizer. And we're starting to see the orange appear on the trees as we come into autumn or fall. But we should only have one more month left, and we can use our new cotton harvester to get those 2 fields harvested, and then in the off season we can get those 2 fields combined into one and determine what it is we want to put in there. Coming up to the shop now, let's see just how much we make from the sale of what we have on board. That's actually not too bad. Definitely not going to complain with that. It's more than enough to purchase our fertilizer, that's for sure. 31,000. So what I reckon we'll do is run down to the shop and pick up at least a couple of bags of solid fertilizer. And we'll see if the shop's able to put them on the truck for us. Okay, so they were not only nice enough to put the 4,000 litres of each bags on there, so we got seeds and fertilizer. We bought the seeds because we only have a little bit left. We've still got 2 massive fields that are going to need planting. The next two fields are possibly not going to be planted until springtime, so we'll get the spring planting done, whether it be corn and something else, whether it be sunflowers or oats or sorghum, something along those lines. But they were also nice enough to throw the second part of our new mulcher on here for us. So we'll get all of that unloaded and then we'll take over from the drilling. Okay, so once again, quick change of plans. I figured rather than us take over from the drilling, old mate's got a handle on that pretty well. So what we were going to do instead is get this silage sold off. So we want to come around. We've got the case filling up with the crampy at the moment. Oh, we need to get that off of there. And we realistically want to put that on the front of this guy. Now, those belts will take a while to do their job. So, as that guy fills up, this guy is gonna have plenty of time to get back around to throw the root off trailer on the back. This is going to continuously need to be repositioned. But if we bring that back to about there, and then we jump into this guy, is that close enough? No, it's not. There we go. Old mate's getting along pretty well with the drilling. How much fertilizer does he have left? He's still got 700 litres, so he's got more than enough to finish this field, but I am glad we went and bought more. Pallet there, ready to go. Now, silage prices. Obviously, January's the good time of the year, but 488 compared. No, we're $100 down. We're only $20 above the base price. Have we just taken up trailers when we could have been doing something else? What to do? Do we hold off here? It's not as though we need these trailers for the cotton harvest. I reckon we just get rid of it. So that guy's full. We'll pull him out onto the road and we will get him to do a delivery run. Create job. Okay, was. Okay, it's not gonna let me deliver it. It's alright. You can just go there. Now this is trying to tell me that this guy has completed his task. So it looks like we're gonna take over after all. Actually, no we won't. Set the worker off again. What we could do is bring the forage wagon up and get rid of some straw as well at some point. We won't do that now though, and we won't do it with the Zeta. Actually going to have issues if you try and do that.
You interrupt me and I interrupt you. A shame. When did we start losing and stop giving? I remember I gave it time, all of my time. Now my mind's lost in its thoughts. I want you want only you, but my heart's all tied up in knots.
Yeah, so we'll let you go there again. You've got me where I wanted you to be. Now, I know it's a better price at the biogas plant, but it is only $4 per 1,000 litres, and we don't get paid straight away. Yes, we do. We do get digestate as well from doing that, though. Oh well. We've got no way of doing the slurry, so we've got no way of spreading digestate either. $21,000 per trailer load. That is not bad. Granted, we don't have that many trailer loads in there. Create job, go to start. And of course these are smaller trailers. 20,000 litres less per load. But we'll get this one dropped off. I don't think we're going to sell all of this today. actually, you know what? We're going to take all of this down to the biogas plant. I've just changed my mind. It's better to have that digestate sitting there than to have just the money in our account. $44,000 there at the moment. That's a nice little buffer. Plus, as per usual, we've got a lot of things being made. There comes the case. Taking a very wide berth there. As long as he stays on his own side of the road here, doesn't crash into me. Now, another thing we could do to be cheeky, which we're not going to, but we could, is we could pull the lime out of the lime crusher and tip it back in again, and that sells it for us at the crazy $2,000 price tag. Okay, so that actually did sell it straight away. I wonder if we have to own the biogas plant in order to get the digestate from that, though. That becomes the next query. 1.5 million. No. By the looks of this, we can sell slurry here, can we? No, that's not where we wanted to be. Yes, we can. And manure as well. Okay. And you have not completed your task. Alright, so what we're going to do is we'll finish this little bit off for old mate. And then we will just continue on with selling off the silage. We might actually as well get rid of all of the straw from the hayloft. Don't think we need all of that straw if we're just going to be doing bales. So I think it's time for the hayloft to go. This guy can sit there for now. Okay guys, we'll do some jump cuts and some time lapses, and we'll see you once we've got everything done. Just a little bit of readjustment needed there. That's fine. That should be able to pick up the rest of what we've got in the pit. Should potentially all fit into that trailer as well. So this guy can come back to the yard. We've got the Fent up at the animal dealer there. He can come back to the yard. So as you will have seen, we've not only sold off the silage, but we've got rid of a large chunk of our stored straw. Okay, you can drive yourself back. Set destination, bring you into there. Set destination. You can come into there as well. What we also did was... Wait, emptied out the... well, went and retrieved the milk trailer, or the tanker. And we emptied out the milk from the cow barn into the dairy. Now, what we could probably look at is coming into here. We've got nothing sort of going at the moment. Activate that. Do we set that to storing? Yeah, we'll store that. And activate it again. And we'll get some of that sold off. So the price for butter isn't too bad. We're in the right time of the month for it, actually. And cheese is at 6.1. Yeah, we should have probably produced a bit more of that. But as you can see, we are having no issues in making money now. Let's just see if we can't pull that back a little bit and get the last of it. Ooh. That was not what we wanted to do, was it? We went back too far. And we sort of deleted everything we had. That's okay. That can now get turned off. And we'll bring you all the way in. Shut you down. No, you want to go the other way. And we want to bring you all the way in. Get you all the way down. Right, so that's those packed up. Get this guy over to the BGA one last time. And we've got both of our tractors back here. I dare say they've had a bit of a accident. But what we want to do is continue getting that straw out of the hayloft, because I'm thinking it's about time we sold that hayloft and turned it into something a little bit more practical, such as the pallet storage shed. I would like to get that implemented. Okay, so like I said, we'll get this down, we'll get it sold, we'll get that hayloft empty, and we'll see you guys once all that's done. Well, there we have it, guys. That is the last of the straw coming out of the hayloft now. So that's all the silage, all the straw sold. Haven't done too bad. We've gone from $2,000 at the start of the episode to 143,000, say 300. I do have a worker currently driving the Zeta back to the shed, back to the farm. So what we'll do, we'll cruise back to the farm, we'll get this parked up, and then we will look at getting rid of the hayloft. Right. So if we jump into here, what else is in the sales? Oh, another tractor. We don't need another tractor, but a 6M would be nice to have around. Don't know what for. We've already got our small tractor. And considering we can only go up to 140 horsepower, it's no good to us. 60 meters cubed though out of the random dumper. That could be interesting. We'll keep an eye on that in the next episode. But for now, yes, goodbye. And what we want to do is come into production, pallet storage. Well, nothing out the back, is there? No, so it's all at the front, which is good. There we go. So we now have a more useful thing on the farm. Storage is empty. Now we're going to have to figure out how to use this. So let's just quickly run across to here, grab ourselves a pallet of honey, just to see what happens. It says honey is accepted. Oh no, we've got it on the wrong side. Of course we do. There we go. In it goes. Okay guys, so there we have it. The new storage system. Anyway, thank you very much for joining in. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, don't forget to give the video a like. Send me a comment, guys. Let me know what you want to see me doing. Especially with regards to a new series. All ears as far as what, how, when, all of that good stuff. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell for future and upcoming videos. And we will see you guys next time.